Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to quickly fix a wrought iron gate that's no longer latching correctly. It's a pretty simple fix that pretty much anyone can do. Alright, so you can see on mine that it is no longer latching correctly because it is too far over to the left there. So we need to adjust it to move over to the right. It also looks like it might be a little high. So after we get it in the spot horizontally, left or right where we want it to go, we'll look at the height and make sure that it's okay there too. So to adjust it, what I'm going to do is come over to the other side of the fence, and you can see that it's being held on in two places here, up top and then down here at the bottom. And what we can do is just adjust these nuts here to let it slide out a little more so that it'll catch the latch how it's supposed to. So we're just going to loosen these nuts at the top and the bottom there to give it a little play, and then you're actually going to tighten the other side or move the other nut this way so that it pushes the whole fence over some. And you'll know it's pushed it over when you can no longer see the gap on this one. You've got it both tight again here. All right, so we move back over and looks like we're still catching it there. So we just need to keep going a little bit more. One thing we do want to make sure we're doing throughout the process is just keeping our gap at the top and the bottom the same distance. We don't want the gate to be hanging at a weird angle. All right, so we got done adjusting the nuts and the bolts over here, and we'll come back on this side. You can see now we've got it moved over enough to catch. One thing I am still seeing, it's still resting a little high in the latch. See how it's on the top part there? And while it'll shut, it kind of forces it down in there. So I'm just gonna adjust the vertical component of this as well. This is another easy one. It's just some Phillips head screws right here, and you can see it's slotted vertically, so you'll be able to slide this up and down a little bit, down in my case, to get it into the perfect spot. All right, so I got these screws loosened, and I was able just to give this a little whack and get it to come down. You can kind of see there by the outline, just a little bit there, about a quarter of an inch. And now when I close it, it's closing, latching right in there like we want it to. So it looks like we've got everything adjusted how we want. Top and bottom of the gate look good. Latches in place where we want it. So now we'll just go ahead and tighten everything back up. And then lastly, we'll go ahead and just make sure our bolts are snugged up here. And one last thing of note, when you are tightening these up, you want to make sure that this pole here is sticking straight up so it's not rubbing on anything the wrong way. So just get it up and vertical like that before you snug down the rest of everything else. So now we've got a gate that once again latches without any issues. If that helped you out, let me know below. Otherwise, I will see you on the next project.